Do you think they would have let you stay? Be honest.
Probably not. No.
Yeah, you would have lost your bar.
Why is that?
Yeah, but they like the only people I'm probably more hireable than is you two. Like you guys are doing something more controversial than I am.
No, but why is that?
What do you mean? Why is that? Because just like you guys get canceled all the time, I don't think that's fair. I don't like you guys getting canceled.
Wait a minute. We're not in corporate America.
What do you mean?
You are. Or you were.
Yo, I were, and I chose to leave because
they go by ethical standards.
Yes.
And the standard is if you do OnlyFans, you're being cut. So
no, but so for instance, that's why. So
it's not ethical.
It's not. That's not ethical. So for instance, your bar, that's character and fitness. They don't allow. I disclosed it to character and fitness. They still said I could be a lawyer because it's not moral turpitude. Now, a firm may have different standards. Just like a firm wouldn't hire either of you because you guys get online and say terrible things about women, which is okay. And you guys are like, well, I don't want to work in corporate America. Same with me. I don't want to work in corporate America either. The standard is different. Or it's what you guys, ethics, by that metric, you guys are unethical.
So company ethics don't relate to.
What? So then you guys are unethical by that metric.
We're not arguing that we're ethical. We never argued that we're ethical. You argued that you're.
I don't think it's unethical, and I don't think so. This is what I'm saying.
Nurses, teachers, they all get fired for being on OF.
Yeah.
I agree that it's not corporate standard, but what I'm saying is that doesn't mean it's unethical. Corporate world does not determine what's ethical and not ethical. That's an appeal to an authority, a weird authority at that.
They don't want somebody who represents their company doing that.
That's true. But I don't think that means it's unethical.
Okay, but you're the company. They look at you and they see the company. They don't want to see that for the company.
Unethical. Yeah. Who determines ethics?
They would fire you.
Who determines what ethics are? Who determines what ethics are? Why did the ABA tell me I can't be a lawyer then? Because you have to have good moral character. You have to pass character and fitness to be a lawyer. I pass character and fitness. My thing is this. Oh, now we're getting into like philosophy. Who determines what's moral and immoral? It's not corporate America, because by that metric, you guys are more unethical than me. I don't think that's who's determining.
We're not the ones arguing that OnlyFans is ethical. Yeah, you made that argument earlier.
I'm saying that yes, it is ethical because I don't know why it's not ethical. And your only argument is because corporate America said so. That's why it's unethical.
So again, you're arguing who determines that.
Yeah. Is it corporate? Okay.
The general public would argue that pornography is not ethical.
So this is an appeal to popular belief, which is a logical fallacy. Just because the world doesn't think this doesn't mean that it's unethical. You guys have to base your ethics on something. If you're just basing it on what more people believe, then what you guys are doing is super unethical because most people don't agree with you guys. Does that mean you're wrong? No.
You left your law firm because you started OF.
So majority wins. So if we polled the whole country, you guys would. Does that mean you're wrong? No, because you're saying you're standing for the truth, even though the majority and woke America doesn't agree with you, right? That it doesn't mean you're wrong.
Getting fucked on camera versus being able to have uncomfortable conversations and tell people how the world really works, regardless of their feelings, are not the same.
I understand that, but to corporate America, no, the corporate America, if that's the metric, they would much rather hire me.
We never made the argument that we're ethical.
No, it's an example.
So who determines what's ethical and not ethical?
You're atheist. Yes. No offense to you.
Yeah.
But your ethical standard isn't even a representation of most people. Because
it's not based in a book. No
offense to you, but like it's relevant. What you got to say?
Because I don't believe in God.
You have no moral compass.
What do you mean I have no? So you're saying because you're automatically assuming I believe in moral. If you guys want to go, they're really going to get annoyed if we get into a debate on morality and objective morality versus subjective. I don't want to get into any of that.
You have no grounds to
where are your grounds? I'm asking you, what are your grounds for what's ethical and what's unethical? That's the
whole point.
What's
to
your
higher power? You have none.
Is that where
it's off of your own judgment, which is kind of false.
No, I have my philosophy on what's ethical as long as you're not harming it. I can do all of that, but I'm asking you, where do you guys base your ethics? Why would it not be? Why for you is it unethical to do
morals?
If we did a poll,
morals based on where?
If we did a poll, right, for everyone in here, that kids had a family about porn, what would they say?
So
no, be honest. Yes or no?
So is what's considered ethical what most people believe?
It's
called an appeal to popular belief. This is a fallacy.
Question for you.
Yes.
We did a poll. Yes or no? It's quite ethical. What would they say?
If we did a poll 500 years ago and we said, is the earth flat? More people, does that make it true? True is true?
No. I'm talking right
Just
now.
answer the question.
This year. Yes
Where?
No, here, right now.
Here, if it's ethical, I actually don't know. Would people say it's unethical or ethical? I don't know. Probably more people
I think
make a vote.
To be honest, I
raise
think
your hand if it's ethical. It's not. No.
Raise your hand if it's ethical to be on OnlyFans.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know.
I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
I think it's perspective. It's unethical. It's unethical because of the society that we live in.
That doesn't mean it's wrong. The society can be wrong, right?
So
just like it's wrong about you guys.
Wait, the society that we live in, which is one of the most progressive societies, most liberal societies, even in the United States, if you polled most people, they would say, yeah, pornography is kind of
And
unethical.
15 years ago, if we polled people on gay marriage, people change.
Even race.
Yeah.
Sure. Black people were fucking
gay
in
marriage.
place.
That's a whole other conversation.
No, but I'm saying people's societal perceptions change, and things are true or they're not true. It doesn't matter how many
We go
people.
back and forth on this topic here, but like,
Well,
just
I mean, you're trying to argue that pornography is ethical. I would argue it's not ethical.
And
I think
what are you
most
basing
people,
it?
and most people would
Unethical.
agree
Yeah,
that
but
pornography is not ethical. It's not appropriate in most situations. It's most people would not agree.
Okay,
that
so you're saying
pornography
it's
is ethical.
unethical because most people agree with you. Okay, that's not an actual legit. That's a layup
In
outside.
generalities, it's not.
taking into account
Unfortunately, it's
religion,
unethical.
people's moral compass, people's
So,
actual
I get it. Most
preference,
people agree.
people's
yes.
kids, people's
Yes.
lives. That whole
So
put it together,
if you're going to say that it's a logical fallacy by popularity, then tell me why it is ethical then.
I'm saying it's ethical because it doesn't harm anybody else. It's a personal autonomy decision. I don't think sex is bad. I don't think sex.
I don't people that are rely on that.
Okay, so
only,
if I had if I had a liquor store, is having a liquor store unethical? Because some people are alcoholics and they're selling.
That could be unethical.
Yeah.
Like if you're growing up, like your parents are both like alcoholics.
No.
That could be,
If
like,
I owned,
unethical, because then you're showing it exposure in kids or whatever.
if I ran a donut, if I had a donut shop, donuts are bad for you. Is that unethical? If I ran a liquor store, is that unethical? Or are
Maybe
some
a liquor
people?
store.
And there are laws.
Probably, yeah.
That,
This is great.
no. To your argument, liquor stores have to close, right, at a certain time.
There's
Most of them.
regulations. Yeah, and I have regulations on
regulations.
OnlyFans. I can't bring. I have
What
to.
about the consumers? That keep
On
consuming it?
OnlyFans, if anyone else wants to be in my content, they have to send an ID. They have to send a consent form. They have to show they're over 18. There's regulations there too.
We're talking about porn in general.
Yeah, I'm talking about I think OnlyFans is the most ethical way to consume porn.
People are
It's still
jacking
porn.
off
Maybe
and watching you
when
come.
you sign
Like,
up, you just need to click
It's
agree
still
or
porn.
So
something
unethical.
and allow it
It's
to be on
because
it.
other people think that. I just think you guys shouldn't be the one arguing that ethics should be correlated with popular belief.
Because of what we do.
No, because because it's not true. Claims are false or true. It doesn't matter how many people believe them,
Bro,
right?
Are you for real right now?
I'm being for real. So you guys, a lot of people disagree with you, but you still think you're right. And I'm not saying the reason you're wrong is because most people disagree with you. It's not why you're wrong at all, because that doesn't, what most people believe, just like most people used to believe the earth is flat and it wasn't, that didn't make it true. Either things are true or they're not true. So if you're talking about ethics, which is different than the earth is flat, right? Because that's a different type of fact. Then we need to be able to ground ethics. What makes what I do unethical? Is it just because people agree with you? Because that isn't how you make a valid
It's a
claim.
combination of
That's
things.
not a conclusion.
And that
This
is a
show is
factor.
an incorrect LSAT question.
So what makes it ethical then? You're saying because you're not hurting anyone, that's what makes it ethical?
Because I'm choosing to do something with my body that isn't hurting anyone. Now, if some person, I guess, isn't going on a date because he's watching me jerk off, I don't think that makes what I do unethical. If you're saying what I'm doing is
your
unethical,
basis is as long as you're not hurting anyone, it's ethical.
I think with sex, and I don't correlate modesty or sexual purity with morals because I see no link to it. If you have a link to it, please let me know, because I like this topic. I'd love to talk about it. What is it about sex and OnlyFans and porn that makes it unethical? I'm saying I don't see anything. To me, for something to be unethical, it has to harm.
It does harm
I
people.
think I don't
Does
like
harm.
porn.
You put it in front of children.
I mean, does she show those videos to
I
the
mean,
parents?
So then-
It's crazy.
Sex is
There's
sacred.
statistics
Just because
about
you
it.
expose it to people doesn't mean it's
Well,
right.
sex is sacred. Why? Because you said so? Because your God said so? Because you guys, I mean, what
I mean,
exactly?
that's respecting people's religion, I guess, because
No,
people
but-
believe that
but
sex
again,
is.
but I'm not religious.
As a,
No, but you can
exactly, you don't have no ethical
but
grounding.
because you're
Like,
atheist, you have
Yeah.
no foundation to any of your claims.
That's
I'm
even
just-
scarier.
That's my foundation. I'm saying, like, just like if you had a liquor store, and if I had a liquor store, some people are alcoholics. You can say, oh, that's so unethical. Alcohol harms people. So should there be no liquor stores?
That's
Are they
like
doing
Satanist.
Does your mom?
I mean,
No, hold
You
on.
have no soul,
That's
bro.
like Satanists, right? They believe that as long as you don't harm anybody, it's okay. But by that logic, that's saying anything can go. Because if
So-
you don't harm somebody, that doesn't mean it's right.
No, so
So-
if it doesn't harm anybody, yeah, I think it's fine.
Do
No,
you
but
think
once
your
again-
mom and your dad like watching you?
I don't live for my mom and my
you
dad.
have
Okay,
father?
but that's still your family. You don't
Sorry.
care
Yeah.
about them.
do you play
Of
their
course I care about
videos?
them. We still have a good
Okay.
relationship. They're not happy with my decisions.
Arguing
But if
that
you want to
porn is,
live, if you want to
is
live
ethical,
for your
like,
friends,
You
and
said you're not
family-
hurting anybody. You're hurting your mom and your dad.
yeah, but if someone was
Damn.
gay,
Your
if someone was
daughter-
gay,
Their foundation is not
if
even
someone
stable,
was
bro.
gay
If
and they're
you're-
hurting their parents, should they not be
No,
gay?
but
What
if
if
You're
you-
not
if your
gay.
daughter-
You're
I mean,
But
she
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
want-
yeah,
she
if your
doesn't want
metric
porn
is
to the point
hurting
that she
your
makes it
parents, you
seem
can hurt your
bad
parents.
because she's making
I'm
it. Like, that's the
personally-
only thing.
We
This is
can hurt
Super
our parents
Saiyan
by just not
Yeah.
being lawyers, doctors, and engineers. We're already hurting our parents. So what
All right,
was
you
your
had something
question?
that you want to say?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
go for it.
If your daughter, because because you're so perfect.
I am.
If your daughter, okay,
Because our frontal lobe
if your daughter
developed.
Prefrontal
came
cortex.
up to you and said, "Hey," and she said, "Let's say she's my age,"
Okay.
and she goes, she could choose a wonderful career path, right?
Mhm.
Or she decides to do pornography, and you're like, and I'm like, "Hey, mom, I want to do pornography. Are you gonna think it's okay?"
I'm gonna say my only goal for having children. I don't bring children to this world to make me proud. All I want for my children is that they're happy,
Okay,
they're
but
healthy.
I am
and they're-
18 right
Yeah,
now.
if pornography is how she's gonna be healthy, happy, go
Wait,
for it.
will it make her happy in the
Ask him
future?
for
Like,
that.
oh,
It
it
makes
makes
you
her
happy.
happy.
It makes you
Man, what? A girl that's
You're on a
porn.
very
I'm just
long
not
road.
True. I'm
It's
sorry.
Pornography is
I'm
not
actually-
gonna make you
a lot
happy.
of-
a lot of women that
exposed,
are
it's not the same
involved
thing.
in pornography, etc., end up being really miserable as they get older.
And lawyers,
hurts
lawyers,
their ass.
lawyers are the
I mean, she
unhappiest.
already
They are
seems
constantly
kinda
ranked as the
miserable at doing
unhappiest profession of
over and
like
over and over
a lot of jobs are like that. Now, it's
Really?
not for everyone. Not every lawyer is miserable. Not every
Yeah,
porn
but it's
star
not
is
going to
miserable.
have the same long-standing damage and effects to your ability
Your
to find
reputation
someone, your
crushes.
reputation, etc. Like,
I think those are all great points, and that's why when girls ask me should they do this, I don't tell them, yeah, go for it. It depends on your values. It depends if those are the kind of men you would want anyway. It depends on the individual. But for some people, like me, it is the right decision.
Wait, but if it's so ethical, why does that matter?
because like you said, society. No,
Yeah.
what does that
You're
even
done,
mean?
man. You're done.
Society does care. So if you care about society, that's something that that doesn't make it unethical. Just like being gay, in my opinion, I don't know what you guys think, isn't unethical. But if someone was like, oh, I don't know if I should come out, and back in the day it was more stigmatized, and I was like, hey, yeah, I don't know if you should come out because there could be negative consequences. Doesn't make what you're doing unethical, though.
Let's agree. to
that's
disagree
crazy
here.
that you you think pornography is ethical. I mean, that's fine,
Yeah.
but to put us in the same, because you say we say terrible things about women. I don't think we necessarily say terrible things about women. We say unflattering realities and truths about women that society doesn't necessarily want to admit, but people know that it's true. On the other hand,
A lot of people don't think it's true.
like, we're able to save lives from telling guys the truth about how the world really works when it comes to women. You're not saving lives by getting fucked on camera.
Well, I do. That's the thing. I don't just do that. Like, I talk about all this. I have I recommend books. People text me message me all the time about a lot of ways I've impacted them too. Just like people message you. What I'm trying to say is that the same way that a lot of the stuff you say, a lot of people disagree with. Corporate America would have nothing to do with you more than they would want to do with me. That doesn't mean what you guys are doing is wrong.
We
that
never argued about corporate America.
Yo, you
Having
said that
us-
because corporate
but-
America
no,
thinks
no,
I'm
but
unethical,
we're
that
using
they're
you as an
unethical.
example of your own life. Listen,
Having difficult conversations that might have some controversial takes on it because of political correctness is not the same as getting fucked on camera.
Yeah, but getting
It's not
fucked
at
up. I
all.
think getting
Not
fucked
at
on
all.
camera is unethical because it's political. It's not. It looks bad on the firm. But if you actually ask all the lawyers I worked with, they were like, "Oh yeah, they don't have an actual
They
moral
wanna-
issue."
they're
No,
scared
they're
of
women.
it.
They're women and they're men and they're like literally.
the
That's what I'm
lawyers.
saying. And they
They're
don't.
not going to tell you to your face, like, yo,
Okay, for
that's
instance, I was just on a
unacceptable.
podcast with 2 Texas attorneys who found me on the Texas Attorney Facebook page, and they were like, all the comments were positive. Do all the
They're
people in the
definitely
comments
talking
want
bad
to fuck?
about you behind
yeah,
your back.
Oh,
bro.
Okay.
Like, are they doing pornography?
I just said it's a decision that it's good for some people, it's bad for other people. For me, it
so
made
it's
sense.
not. So
It's
it
not
is
good for
ethical
everyone.
then.
It's
So
ethical.
it's not then.
It's ethical for people to make a personal choice. You said it's unethical, and the example you gave was because my job would have a problem with it. Any job that would have a problem with me doing OnlyFans has a problem with you too as well. So that's obviously
No.
not a metric for
We're
what's
not making
right.
an argument that we're ethical.
Again, we're not.
You're the one
Myron,
making the
please.
argument saying that.
Please.
I'm saying it's
Can we
not
wrap this
unethical.
up, please? This is too much. I just
Yeah,
Like
that's it.
it's sorry.
What happened?
My
What?
head's
so much.
beeping.
Can we wrap this up?
Yeah, I mean, like it's
Wrap what up?
This whole stupid conversation.
I mean, if it's stupid, you're free to leave at any time.
I want to because this is just not going to end.
Okay. Feel free to leave.
all right.
Bye.
All right.
So much, bro.
Okay. No worries. They'll escort you out.
Yep. No, well,
But yeah.
Okay. So I think at this point, we can agree that it's not ethical, but we'll chat that one.
we're not agreeing, but
I low-key high-key want to hear like I think some things you're saying are very valid, but I also kind of want to hear more of the other girls.
yeah, I
too.
agree. Sure, we can do that.
Kill me.
I mean, if you want to talk, if you don't want to, don't have to.
Let's go.
The
Chats.
comment was about me. That's why.
I know. Yeah.
That
Chats?
Yeah.